What's up, everybody? It's the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I'm back with a video. And today I want to talk about, no, not the Gears of War beta, but I'm gonna play this. I gotta hurry up and do this video because I do want to start streaming that Gears of War. I think I'm allowed to stream. It's open beta, right? But let's talk about the Xbox Ally X and the Xbox Ally, the ROG Xbox Ally. This was revealed. This is the pretty much another ROG Ally coming out, a more powerful one that's partnered with an Xbox. It features Xbox buttons, going to have a refined version of Windows, which is more gaming orientated. This is better suited to compete with like the Steam OS devices and whatnot. The Xbox one is heavily inspired by Xbox, obviously. The handheld has handles, essentially like the PS Portal, but the ergonomics are like, you know, more in line with the Xbox controller. They've been showing it off at you know, the showcase and whatnot. And now the argument now is it's strange because Xbox has been running this is an Xbox campaign for maybe 6 months. It was all fun and games, right? People, even PlayStation fans, were saying, even including photoshopping PlayStation 5s into the ad campaign, since PlayStation was getting exclusive, and people were laughing at the campaign and making fun of Xbox fans with that campaign because it was their foray into being multi-platform. So the crazy thing is, this entire time, ever since I've had a PC, I've coined my PC as just a freaking Xbox device. When we had the ROG Ally, we pretty much treated it like an Xbox device. I know when I had it, that's what I was doing. And even Dark, I'm saying his name wrong, was doing like the same thing. So it's just, but nobody really bothered us about it. Nobody cared. Nobody commented. It was just accepted. Now, for some strange reason, the Xbox partners with Asus for the Xbox ROG Ally, pretty much their variant of the ROG Ally, and they're now also relaunching this is an Xbox campaign, and suddenly they don't want to take the Xbox ROG Ally as an Xbox. They won't treat it. It's like, no, that's not an Xbox. It's not Xbox. It doesn't play Xbox native games. It's like now they have a beef with it, with the "this is an Xbox" ad. Like, it was okay for LG and Samsung TVs and Amazon Fire Sticks, Chromebooks, and everything to be considered an Xbox, a VR, a Meta Quest VR to be considered an Xbox, but now an actual Xbox ROG Ally can't be considered that because it's running Windows and is running the Windows versions of games. It's a stupid argument. And I think what it is I don't know if it's insecure PlayStation fanboys upset at the fact that this Xbox branded device can play PlayStation games via Steam or, you know, Battle.net or Epic Game Store or whatever it is. I think that would be a stupid reason. I don't know why. What's this whole issue? What everybody's now contested? Like, why didn't they contest this in January, February when they first launched this campaign? They didn't contest this when the regular Asus ROG was in a Lenovo Go, and they got all these different devices that people quote use or advertise as Xboxes, but nobody never had a problem with the original advertisement other than to make fun of Xbox fanboys. Now the Xbox fans are embracing this is an Xbox. Now they got a problem with it. It's PlayStation fanboys are weird. Every time Xbox fans, I guess, they embrace something that Xbox does, when PlayStation fanboys see that, they flock and they want to fight it or something like that. It's weird. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys. I tell you guys several times, man. I'm not the biggest fan of Xbox's current direction. I think Xbox is awesome for what they're doing in terms of games. This is the best and the most Xbox has produced since I've been a fan, since I've been an Xbox customer. This is the most they've ever produced. 2025 alone has just been bananas. Like, it's just been bananas. And there's going to be a rare occasion where an Xbox first party title, a couple of them might be in my backlog this year. That's never happened before. But but this is they want to arguing that if the Xbox Ally, they're the partnered version of an Xbox Ally, the ROG Ally is an Xbox, not is kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Why is it a problem? Why do you care? Why do people even care about it? Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand why people are bothered. Me personally, to me and my PC, and I'm gonna get the Xbox Ally. It's gonna hurt. I'm probably gonna have to, you know, work the corners or something like that to be able to afford it. But I'm treating those like Xbox. All I do on these devices is play Xbox Game Pass games. I only play games on like my PC. I play Xbox games that I if I'm not satisfied with the console version in terms of fidelity, you know what I mean? But and that's few and far between. There's only a couple games where I went straight and just dealt with just playing directly through PC. But for the most part, you know, Xbox has been fine. But I don't understand why people have an issue with this is an Xbox thing now. First they were laughing at it and like and adding PlayStations to it and PS Portals to it. Now that Xbox has a legit handheld that they're pretty much partnered with in advertising, is now no longer an Xbox, and they don't want to run that. They don't want Xbox to run that ad anymore because now is deceiving and stuff like that. I think is really disingenuous. I think Xbox fans, I think PlayStation fans and the Xbox haters have a problem. Again, I'm not a big fan of this whole multi-plat Xbox things. Is this the end of Xbox as we know it? Absolutely. Them, you know, going hard on these handhelds, which I don't mind, but they're pretty much not even going to put out their own native handheld. Not mad at it, but when you consider their console, the next console is supposed to be like this PC hybrid, essentially a home console version of what the ROG Ally is, and that's just this Windows device that can side launch these games. I don't know. Like I'm skeptical. I don't really want nothing to do with it unless I know that all my Xbox 360 games, Xbox One games, Xbox Series games are going to be running on it natively and not via cloud streaming, remote play, any of that crap. Now I got to be how they do either the Xbox compatibility now with via emulation and achievement support, great, or native releases. I understand the handheld can't do that, and that's the reason why they're not producing a native handheld now, because the tech isn't there to get the handheld we actually would want. You know what I mean? Where I'm gonna buy an Xbox handheld and it's just gonna launch everything that's released for Xbox. The tech isn't there for handhelds there's not enough horsepower for that honestly to happen. It's the reason why there's no PlayStation handheld that's running these games. You know, by the time a proper PlayStation handheld will come out, it will be only powerful enough to really run PlayStation 4 games, essentially. So my thoughts on the handheld, I mean, I'm digging it. I'm glad that Xbox is partnered with it. I'm glad they're improving Windows, because those improvements are going to tailor to other handhelds that's running in Windows and PCs that could, you know, benefit from being a gaming first device. So that means when ASUS and Steam and all of them, they decide to release these console-like PC boxes, hey, Xbox has a play for that. I don't want this to be something that, you know, that bows Xbox out. And the thing is that Xbox probably has one more generation in it, and I'm probably gonna go with that generation, and then after that it's just all PC. Essentially, that's pretty much what to do. You either go all PC now, or you stick with Xbox console until there ain't no more Xbox. But as far as the Xbox Ally X, and they should have named the other one the Xbox Ally S, it would have made a lot of sense if they just did that. It's an Xbox. Deal with it. Don't get mad. Don't try to write up a soliloquy in my comment section or on X. There's a lot of dorks online trying to preach to everyone why we shouldn't call it an Xbox. Man, shut up. It looks like an Xbox to me. It has the Xbox button. It plays Xbox games, Xbox Game Pass. It has all my stuff on there that I would do on the Xbox. Party chat, messages, achievements. It's an Xbox. I'm sorry. It's an Xbox that happens to play PlayStation games and other games that are on PC. And if I want, I can run Microsoft Word on it. But that's my video. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I am out of here. Peace. Now I got to play some of this Gears of War for show. For show.